Thank you very much. It's an honor to have Secretary General Stoltenberg with us. NATO has been working very closely with the United States. Our relationship is very good. Together, we've increased and really raised a lot of money from countries that weren't paying or weren't paying a fair share. We have a little ways to go, but many billions of dollars of additional money has been raised, and I really appreciate the great job that you're doing. As most people know, you've been extended for a long period of time, and that was very much at, I think, with my leadership. And really, the fact is, we pushed it very hard because this gentleman does a tremendous job at NATO, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. President, for hosting me and my delegation once again here at the White House. And let me thank you for the leadership you show on the issue of defense spending, because it is very important that we all contribute more to our shared security, and it is really having an impact because, as you said, allies are now spending more on defense. All allies are increasing their defense budgets, and
do you give me credit for that?
You have helped to do that because your leadership has been important, and it has had a real impact. And we see that because all allies increase and billions, they add billions to their budgets. And that's important because we live in a more unpredictable world, and then we need strong NATO, and we need to invest more in our security.
Well, thank you very much for being here. It's an honor.
Thank you.
Mr. President, North Korea, could I ask you a question about North Korea?
Well, nothing has changed on North Korea that we know of. We have not been told anything, and if it does, that's fine. If it doesn't, I think we'll probably have a very successful meeting. But we have not been told anything. We're just reading stories like you are. We've heard certain things from South Korea, but we'll see what happens. If the meeting happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, we go on to the next step.
Is this just a typical thing that North Korea does? Did you expect that?
I really don't know. No, I want to give everybody the benefit of a doubt. I think that I can only say our people are literally dealing with them right now in terms of making arrangements for the meeting. So that's a lot different than what you read, but oftentimes what you read, if it's not fake news, is true. So we'll see what happens. We are dealing with them now. We may have the meeting, we may not have the meeting. If we don't have it, that will be very interesting. We'll see what happens. The border is still quite strong. I think things changed a little bit when they met with China. They met a second time. As you know, Kim Jong-un had a second meeting with China, which was a little bit of a surprise meeting. And we have many of the Chinese here today, as you know, big delegations negotiating trade because the United States has been ripped off for many, many years by its bad trade deals. I don't blame China. I blame our leadership of this country from the past. We have been ripped off by China. An evacuation of wealth like no country has ever seen before, given to another country that's rebuilt itself based on a lot of the money they've taken out of the United States. And that's not going to happen anymore. But there has been a big difference since they had the second meeting with President Xi. With that being said, my attitude is whatever happens, happens. Either way, we're going to be in great shape.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.